remember last year during the pandemic and everything? I don't know if this was the same wherever you were applauding your medical workers, but we were told to go on our steps every Thursday evening and applaud the NHS because they needed your cash and your support. But truly, how much did they need it? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thanks for your time today. This particular story is really, well, quite sad in fact, because I'm a huge supporter of the National Health Service. It does a wonderful job. And as ever, I often say this on the show, it's never about the really hard-working people, is it? It's always about the managers and the CEOs that do so well out of these particular companies, yet seemingly nobody seems to check. Not sure why that is, but that's the way it goes. Now, the NHS are always pleading poverty, you know. Doesn't matter where you go, oh, it's always in crisis mode and about to collapse under, and government ministers come up saying we must save the NHS. And you kind of think, well, what happened to all of Captain Tom's money? Where did that go? Bit of an investigation going on there if you want to check further. That, of course, is a very, very rocky situation right now. And that poor gentleman did so much and gave so much of his time to raise so much money, over 36 million apparently in the end, to save the NHS. But this particular story, we cast our eye to the NHS Trust in Salisbury. And they decided at the height of the pandemic that the best way to spend your hard-earned taxes was to come up with 3 rainbow crossings in their hospital area. You know, like zebra crossings. So apparently it's safe. Now, the rainbow crossing is all about inclusivity. You know. Now, this apparently cost £11,000 to put, you know, the usual blue, yellow, red colours. Now, I'm all for inclusivity, you know, whatever you want to do, great with me. But why did they think it was a good idea to spend £11,000 and not really ever think that they would get caught out? Now, they basically said that was the going rate. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm sure they could have found some hospital volunteers or anybody who was willing to go and do that. But no, it's health and safety. You're painting a zebra crossing. How hard could that be? Put a few stop signs up, problem solved. But the bigger problem now is it's not just the NHS in Salisbury, but of course there are other NHS trusts that are going to be revealed about wasting your money on certain aspects of, you know, the taxpayers' money, when you think about all the time we're being told we need to give money to save the NHS. As ever, these people that were so pushy to get this particular venture out have gone, well, very silent and don't really have anything to say. Either way, a lot of people over here in the United Kingdom want them to be made accountable. And of course, around the world, once again, it makes the NHS look something of a laughingstock rather than a clapping stock. And as I said at the beginning of this video, there are some wonderful, dedicated, very, very vastly underpaid doctors and nurses, cleaners, porters, and volunteers who do so much good, hard work, while the others seemingly squander it, making rainbow-striped zebra crossings. As ever, I'd love to know exactly what you think to this story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.